No Matic, no Mata, you know, did all right, didn't we?
Did do all right, obviously.
Martial, you said.
Obviously, Pele was back. The difference he makes is absolutely unbelievable.
He was quality too, wasn't
he? Yeah, he holds the ball so well, brings everybody else into play. Almost every good piece of play comes through him. In the first half, he slips Rashford in when he shot low at the keeper from about 10 yards. He put James in when James got brought down for the penalty. He laid the ball off to James when James put Rashford in for his goal. It's just almost everything.
It's the way he holds on. He's so intelligent with his play.
He's so clever. He's strong. He's got a great touch. He knows which way to turn.
And that finish,
he makes the game look so easy. There was a little thing that happened in the second half where we probably would normally just have lost the ball. There's a ball played down the inside right channel. He went after it with a player on his left. When he reaches the ball, he takes the ball with the outside of his right foot so that he's keeping the defender there. He just turns inside and lays. And with somebody else there, we probably lose that ball or we might get a throw-in out of it. He played it to James. James crossed it. It was a bit too high and Rashford headed it over the bar.
But the link-up plays.
But what Martial does, he makes it look so easy. He don't do himself any favours. People don't realise how good he is. Yeah, he's absolutely classy.
And then onto his goal, Rick, the link up with Rashford, that, you know, and he just thinks it over the keeper, sending the defender into the goalkeeper, sent them crashing into each other.
Brilliant. I mean, brilliant play. He holds the ball again. He holds it for a second, gives it to Rashford, then he runs past Rashford. He back heels it to him, takes it absolutely brilliantly. Again, it makes it look so easy. A lot of people might not think, oh, it's a great goal. It's an absolutely fantastic goal.
I know you're level-headed, Rick, in the way you analyse things, the way you look at things. This was Norwich. Norwich, we could see for ourselves, were poor. What caution to the wind do we have to play to that, and how much of it was us doing really well, and how much of it was Norwich were terrible?
Norwich were poor in the first half.
Really bad.
They could hardly string two passes together. Like I say, Martial's that important. I don't want to just bang on about Martial. I am answering your question. Martial's that important to us. As poor as they were, we might not have won here today if he wasn't fit. He's involved in every decent piece of play, apart from missing a penalty.
Which we'll get onto.
I can't believe he missed two penalties. But honestly, he's involved in everything. So just suddenly, we're a decent. We're not fantastic. We're just a decent team. But we're a decent team playing against a poor team, rather than a poor team playing against a poor team.
Which was important for today.
So if he wasn't fit, I won't say probably. It's a fine balancing act. But we may well not have won if he didn't play.
Midfield,
I know. Can I just say one more thing while I'm thinking about this? He went off with 50. As soon as it went 3-0, obviously all he knows this.
He's crucial to us.
We didn't even restart. When it went 3-0, he took him off. Game's over, you can come off. We need you fit for the next game. All he knows. Now then, after he went off, think about it. We were an absolute shambles. We were an absolute shambles. We couldn't hold the ball up in their half. We did get one. We sort of pulled it together about 3 minutes from the end of injury time. We just got on top of
the game was passing him by a bit. He couldn't hold on to the ball, couldn't hold it up.
I mentioned Garner as well. When we want to blood these youngsters, that's when you need to blood them. You blood them in game. Years and years ago, we used to win. We used to regularly be 2 and 3 and 4 goals up. So that's when you bring a youngster on. So Garner the other night, to me, and everyone's complimented or giving him a pat on the back. The kids, even Brandon Williams, he wasn't that great. Everyone's going, oh, he was fat. He wasn't. He gave her too many slack passes away. Garner, loads of slack passes and bad touches. But you come on today at 3-0 up, he looked like Michael Carrick. You know what I mean?
So basically, use them sparingly at the right time.
Use them sparingly, and when you're a couple of goals up, and they will grow into the game, and they become. If they are good enough, I'm not saying they will be good enough. We never know. You know, a lot of fans forget how many youngsters have come into the team and not made it.
Yeah, exactly.
Plenty of them.
On that midfield, look, Fred come into massive criticism from you at the Newcastle game, rightly so, he was poor. And McTominay, I know your feelings about Matic coming in, but on the midfield today, Fred, what did you make of him and McTominay as well? McTominay getting a goal as well. What did you make of them two?
McTominay was great. He's got fantastic energy. He's strong. He gets all over the park. Again, his passing's not quite what it should be at times. But today, you know, he did that much. You've got to say McTominay was great. Fred. Well, I mean, obviously against Liverpool last week, it was a different style of game, but probably his best game yet for United today, I would say, because last week it was all work. Today that was there, but obviously a little bit better on the ball as well. But partly that's because he's getting a bit more time because they ain't so clever. But also, I have to get, sorry to keep saying it, but Marshall's there. Yeah. He's laying balls back to people.
He's dominated, isn't he?
He's giving balls to people when they've got time and space.
Yeah.
And laying it off well to them and stuff like that.
Going forward, Chelsea to come midweek. Would you ring in some changes for that? Because, you know, the Bournemouth game is of huge importance. We need the win there, get up the table.
It's a right juggling act, isn't it? I feel for him, really, because look, any trophy would be fantastic for us. You know, suddenly, I think we've moved into 7th in the table today, haven't we? I think we've moved into 7th. We obviously want, you know, suddenly from this, from being on, somebody said to me this morning, if we'd have lost and Newcastle would have won, we'd have been outside the bottom three.
Crazy, just on goal difference, mate.
On goal difference. And now suddenly we'd have won.
It just shows the fine margins, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's fine margins. So we're 7th. I'd like him to pick a strong team at Chelsea and see how it goes.
Because it will be difficult going there. They're in great form.
Obviously we don't know what sort of team they're going to pick, do we? But I'd love to get through. I would absolutely love to, and I'm sure he would. But he definitely wants everybody fit for the Bournemouth game as well, doesn't he?
Last one, Rick. Give me a man of the match.
Man of the match today. It's got to be Marshall.
Anyone else.
I mean, obviously I'm an older fella. Years and years, 30, 40 years ago probably, I used to take my little brother to Old Trafford, and little kids like they are always used to say, "Who's the man in the match today?" And I used to say to him, "Do you mean apart from Martin Buchan?" And he said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, he's always man of the match." And we're almost in one of them situations. Every time he plays, he's the best player.
Nice one, Rick. Cheers, man. Big thank you to you guys for watching the latest of our videos, and if you want to check out more, make sure you do that just to the right of me. We are the biggest and best Manchester United channel in the world. Make sure you check us out on all of the socials as well: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. The socials are along the bottom. Peace.